It's big, it's a bill, but is it beautiful for housing? Let's talk about it on Today in Mortgages. Hey, what's going on, Dreammakers? Welcome back to the show. We're talking about what's real, what's hype, and what you should actually be paying attention to out there in the world of mortgage and real estate news. It's Today in Mortgage. Rich, it's a big, beautiful day. How are you doing?
I'm doing good, Michael. Hope you had a
Good.
great 4th celebration.
It was great, Rich. Hope you had a good one, too. And one of the things that happened over the 4th, as we saw, was the President Trump signed the big, beautiful bill, as it has been named. But we're going to talk about what that means for housing, real estate, and mortgages today. You feel ready?
I think so.
So, Rich, first things first, we are looking at this through the lens of a pretty decent article that we found in National Mortgage Professional. That's at nationalmortgageprofessional.com. It says, President Trump signs big, beautiful bill. Here's what it means for mortgage and housing. So that's what we're going to look at today. Rich, in this article, what stuck out to you first?
Well, the first thing is that we're able to deduct mortgage insurance. So that's a good news, because if you don't remember, it kind of expired in 2022, and you can no longer deduct your private mortgage insurance, FHA, USDA, VA funding fees, USDA guarantee fees. There's a lot of things that you can, well, not now, starting in 2026, you'll be able to deduct that stuff. So that's good news.
That is a good kickback in taxes for people trying to get into homes. Let's talk too about the expansion of low-income housing tax credits, Rich.
Yeah, well, that was a good thing that they did expand that, and that just encourages building and rehabilitation of affordable housing for people that are in that 50 to 60% of the area median income. So for folks that aren't so well off, they need affordable housing, and this incentivizes that. So that's a good thing.
And then finally, let's talk about the SALT deduction cap. We talked about this a couple of weeks ago, and it might go from $10,000 to $40,000. That actually happened, correct?
Yeah, it actually happened. I think it may expire in 2029, but that's a good thing. I mean, if you're in a state with, high, state and local taxes, that you're gonna see a deduction on your federal tax for that.
Well, Rich, tell me what you didn't see in this bill that we were hoping to see.
Oh man, some tax credits for first-time homebuyers and maybe first-generational homebuyers. I remember during the election, you and I were talking about the two and what they were talking about offering, and we're just not seeing that in this particular bill. Remember, we talked about first-time homebuyer tax credits or grants. That's not in the bill. They got rid of what was available before, and so we're just not seeing anything going forward. Now, that could change. There could be some other program come out, but it wasn't part of this bill.
That's right, Rich. It was big, and there was a lot wrapped into it, but that was one thing that we definitely did not see.
State housing authorities still offer great terms, great programs to their residents in the state. So just because the federal government isn't sponsoring any of it doesn't mean the states aren't. They are. They want first-time homebuyers to buy homes. So if you have questions about what these programs are, just reach out to somebody at Network Funding, and they'll share all of the state housing programs that are available to purchase a home as a first-time homebuyer.
Well, Rich, with anything this big, there's going to be a lot of things in there that people do not like, even when there are some good things in there as well. This is a controversial bill, and big is not always better. Rich, we are a small company here at Network Funding, and we stay small and lean on our management structure so that we can hear our people and work with them closely to help them succeed. What are we doing for our people right now? Tell me about the network.
Coaching them up on the products that are available to them today, and how to introduce them to home buyers and clients and referral partners.
Rich, you're a great coach, and you're always saying that if you're not feeling heard at one of those big places, Network Funding is the place for you. And so as a loan officer, if you're interested in learning more about the best network in mortgages, how you can build a business for you that cares about you, and how you can thrive in the mortgage industry, give us a shout. Click that Grow link below. Rich will get connected with you, get you all the information you need to know about the best network in mortgages. Rich, any final thoughts on this big, beautiful bill?
Well, no final thoughts, because there's still a lot to digest. I don't know a third of what's in there, except for these few things that we've studied up on. So we'll see. you know, a lot of economists around are supporting it. So we're going to see where it takes us, and hopefully it takes us to a great place.
We are always looking on the bright side here, and we know that there is a bright future ahead. So we're excited about that. We'll keep bringing you that news and more. So thank you so much for joining us here on Today in Mortgages. We'll see you next time. Today in Mortgages is produced by Network Funding LP, which is an equal housing lender, NMLS 2297. The content of this program is meant to be a commentary on mortgage and real estate news, and any discussion of rates and or products should not be taken as an individual mortgage or home buying advice or pricing estimates. And any commentary on this show should not be considered a promise to make a loan. All applicants for a loan must qualify, and you should consult a professional regarding your individual loan scenarios for your financial situation. Visit our website at nflp.com/licenses for all state licensing and other legal information.